Hi everyone, we are going to start a series. This series will consist of the most important lecturette topics. The topics that we will bring to you will not only help you in your lecturette but will also help you while you go for your GD round after you get screened in and while you sit for your personal interview. So without delay, let's get started. If we look at the historical background between India and Soviet Union during the Cold War and even after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, both had maintained a strong relationship. Thus, we can say that the components on which the relationship were established were based on these 5 components, and these components include politics, defense, civil nuclear energy, anti-terrorism, cooperation, space, and the recently added 6th component, which is economy. Thus, in order to boost the bilateral trade between the two, both the countries have set a target to reach $30 billion by 2025. And in order to do that, both are looking forward for free trade agreements. The relationship between the two became more cordial and stronger in 1955 when it signed an economic partnership. Moreover, Soviet Union supported India when there was a dispute regarding its sovereignty over the disputed Kashmir region and over Goa. Moreover, in 1962, Soviet Union supported India and helped India by transfer of technology to produce MiG-21. Soviet Union also acted as a peace broker between India and Pakistan in 1965 and helped the two disputed countries to negotiate. Soviet Union and India signed a treaty of friendship and cooperation in 1971. India received support in 1960 when it conducted its first nuclear test, which is called the Pokhran nuclear test. If you trace back to the 4th century AD, you will see that trade relationship existed between Europe and India via the Soviet Union. We call it North-South Transport Corridor, and it was a standard route. Now, if you look at the bilateral trade, it stands at $9.31 billion, and here are the Indian exports and Indian imports. Russia is India's 25th largest trading partner. Important export items that is from India to Russia includes mobile phones, pharmaceuticals, tea. Important imports that is from Russia to India includes crude oil, coal, diamonds, sunflower oil and urea. Politically, both India and Russia are collaborating at common platforms such as UN, G20, BRICS and SCO, which stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is often said that it was Russia who brought India into SCO in order to beat or counter China. The Indo-Russian Intergovernmental Commission is one of the largest and most comprehensive mechanism that India has with any other country, and every department from India attends it. If we now look at the military collaboration, we will find that 68% of the Russian equipments or hardwares are imported to India. That is, we can say that India is the second largest market of Russia in terms of its defense economy. It was rightly said by one of the former Foreign Secretary of India as Without the Russian hardwares or defense equipments, our ships won't sail and our planes won't fly. In order to strengthen India's Make in India initiative, both have come up with joint venture programs. Some of the important programs includes the BrahMos cruise missile, Ilyushin Tu-276. We have the Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, Kamov Ka-226. Other partnership includes the T-90S Bhishma tank, Akula nuclear submarine, INS Vikramaditya. And how can we not forget about the Triumph S-400 missile system? We made an agreement worth $5.43 billion to procure 5 of them, even without worrying about USA's Katsa. Now all of us are aware about the Ukraine-Russia war. Now let us look at how the war will impact India. Life and the degree of the students are affected as many are studying medical in Ukraine. Imports and exports are impacted as countries have imposed economic sanctions. Price of crude oil is going high, and this will impact the country's current account deficit and forex reserves. Moreover, edible sunflower oil is going high and become more higher in the future, and this will impact as India imports 13 lakh tons of sunflower oil from Ukraine alone, which will ultimately result in the increase in the subsidy on LPG, kerosene, and also increase in the prices of petrol and diesel. Now, what is the position of India in this war? We have seen that India stayed neutral at UNSC and abstained from voting, only because India believes staying neutral is the best option for a time being, and also India has always been a follower of non-alignment movement. Now, what is the way forward or the conclusion? Ceasefire can be one of the options, as we know that global economy has been impacted because of this war, and we have seen loss of life and sufferings all around. Reviving the Minsk peace process is also one of the way. India also must make it clear that with us or against us formulations are not very practical or constructive, and the best option will be to step back and focus on preventing the war at all costs. Now with this, I would like to end my presentation here, and here is an assignment for you. After you are done watching this video, I'd request you to go to our Telegram group, download the PDF from the group, and the link is in the description, and then do some more research on the topic and keep your notes updated. Then what you have to do, you have to practice to deliver a lecturette on the same topic within 3 minutes time. You can even join us on our group and upload your recorded lecturette for feedback or suggestion, or just to keep yourself consistent with the work. And believe me, if you dedicatedly do this activity and keeping yourself updated, no one can beat you in knowledge in GD, and you will feel confident while you go for your personal interview. If you want to see the change, just do it now, and thanks for watching.